And then the second one is an honorable mention, okay? Because honorable mention is because not everybody runs man coverage in this game.
Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
The Pony Express put SMU football on the map, and Gerald J. Ford Stadium continues to shine. Opened in 2000, its capacity of 32,000 has grown over the years. The SMU Mustangs are high on the success of last season and hope to pack the pony again this season. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Hurricanes headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Might be changing the route. Off play action on first down. Looking for space to the left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions.
There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Looking for a big play. Leaping grab for a big gain. Touchdown Mustangs! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top going 63 yards to the house. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. Got enough for the first. Got a lot of room to the right. The 30, the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Canes! Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. Coming out with it, it's Hale. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He might want another play. Gives it on the option. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Quarterback will keep it. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. Working the middle, it's complete. Oh, he's got some space. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
Well, it's a really nice job by the quarterback that time, working through his progressions because the running back was not the primary target on that play. You find the check down, though, and when you get it to that guy, if he's even got a little bit of room, he's got the wiggle and the speed, and he's going to make something really positive happen. He did right there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They're going back to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looks as if he's going to run it. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Mustangs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. Here's a little room there. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Mustangs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Mustangs. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Running inside, it's Pringle. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Looking for room. It's Fletcher. Runs through a tackle. Maybe some room here. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, and this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
Right back to the well. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Yeah, stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
The play action fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Mensa from the gun on 3rd down. Snags it at the 30 and still running. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Miami. Rolled his way into the end zone.
But we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He'll try the left side. Still on his feet at the 25. Wide open spaces. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, SMU. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Fireworks are plenty in this first quarter, and these two teams put up some numbers as we look at the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Here comes the option. Quick toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Canes in the hurry-up.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the op.
He's got it along the sideline. Could be an alley. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Hurricane. Boy, we've got offenses just flat getting it done. I wonder how the defenses are going to counter all of this firepower.
They are too, Reese. They're wondering how they're going to counter this offense. As you've seen the explosion, it's so hard, so much speed, and such effort like that. Offense is just, they got the upper hand.
He'll bring it out. It's Hale. He gets a block. He's out of bounds at the 37-yard line, and a really nice job to set up this offense with good field position. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. We'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for room. It's Fletcher. Turning it on.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go right back to him. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here when you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
Here's the give off the left side. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Mensah. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Hurricanes will try to convert on 4th down. Throwing, Mensah. Fires to the wideout. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. He goes right back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he will score! Touchdown, K! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more.
Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Calls his own number. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
And your decision to go for it on 4th down has a lot to do with your kicker. How strong is his leg?
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. He's inside the 40, the 20, inside the 10. He takes it in. Touchdown, Miami.
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
He'll bring it out. It's Hale. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. They'll send the back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Knight. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Jennings. He's taking the shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Turns it loose. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Running it to the right. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Off the play fake. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give on the option. Crosses to 40. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it down. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds.
I think he does a really good job on this 2nd down play of being very decisive, getting north-south, making the play, and now setting up a much better 3rd down. That's a play we can continue to run even on 3rd down right now.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. To the ground. He's got it again. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now he's looking to throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Fires left. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield, and the defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Here's Darian Mensa to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Blasted as he lets it go.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Throws to the tight end. Finds his man. It's Lofton. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Hard running there. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's start with South Alabama taking on the Tulane Green Wave. And it's the Jaguars, with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one, and win a fireworks-filled football game. This will push them to 2-0 on the season.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. On the option. Now the toss. There's a crease. At the 20. Touchdown Hurricanes. Great job by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it. It's a seam wide open. He's at into the house. Touchdown Mustangs.
And I think it's pretty clear. They went into the half and said, we're getting the ball and we're going to be aggressive. And how about the aggressive shot down the field? Play 1 of the second half to start it, and he goes all the way to the end zone. that is how you start a half fast.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Direct snap. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Scrambling away. And he's forced out of bounds after a huge loss on the play. What a boneheaded moment. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's Mensah to throw. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to...
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Mustangs! Roll into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's 1st down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
No doubt offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They believe they can run right here. Finding some room. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, a big key for this offense was getting the run game established, and this guy now over 120 rushing yards in this one. You got to give credit to the O-line. You obviously have to give credit to the running back as well, but they have answered the bell. They knew what they needed to do if they were going to be able to have success, and they're executing this game plan flawlessly.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. A designed run for the quarterback. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call it running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and it's just and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Quarterback keeper. Got a little grass. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Jennings. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Hale. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll try the run. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Flips it out to the back. Turning it on! They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go with a direct snap. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, going to the air. Looking left. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Plows through the defense. Makes it past the marker. There's some room. And runs through another guy. Ripped off the huge chunk play all the way to the 31-yard line. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hale. Slips through the line. He's got it out. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards for the kickoff return. Nice job taking that in the end zone, making a huge play.
He'll take it himself. He gets the 2-point conversion, and we have ourselves a 13-point game. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. And the Canes want to move quickly. The run inside. It's Pringle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Mensa. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. Free yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Hurricanes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last, maybe a crease. Picks up the first down, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes! He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He fires one deep down the right side. Upstairs he's got it. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Pressure coming. And down he goes.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Throws toward the end zone. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the first down. They want to run this quarterback. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. A run for the quarterback. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, SMU!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
This quarterback part of their running game. He makes his way into the end zone for the 2, and now they trail by just 13. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the Hands team is able to corral it. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Inside 2 minutes to play, defense still has a couple of timeouts, but 1 first down will probably salt this game away. Throwing, Mensa. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. SMU spends his second timeout here. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Second down now after the sack. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Now the Mustangs will use their third and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Now facing a third and long. Give to the running back. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down.
Yeah, and really good third down situational defense. You know it's third and long. You know the pass play's coming. Defense was ready. Nice job forcing the fourth down.
So how good you feeling right now if you're on offense in this situation? You want to just play conservative? You want to punt it over and let your defense finish out the game? Or do you trust your quarterback to go make a play and win the game right now?
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
Yeah, those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Back to the ground game on the left. Got enough for the first. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee.